Hey guys, TXSHEEPDOG72 here. Um, I'm just doing a little update. I'm not arrested anymore. I'm actually at home in my nice, comfortable bed. And so I want to go live for about 5 to 10 minutes and answer some questions that you might have. I'm kind of new at this live streaming thing. I'm not naked, I do have clothes on, I have my pajamas on. But anyway, I'm gonna try. Okay, yeah, I see how you guys are chatting now. Okay, so I'll try to answer some questions real quick. I'm gonna give you a little brief rundown of what's going on. Olmos Park Police Department, OLMOSPARK Police Department. We've been working on them the last few weeks, and here's the deal. I haven't put out any videos yet. I think we got one or two videos out, but we have certainly have some more. They believe now in Texas you can carry a rifle or a shotgun legally, and you can carry it out in public. There are some restrictions. For instance, you can't point it at anybody. You can't run around playing soldier, acting like you're chasing somebody, and things like that. You can't do things like that because the law says that you can't carry it in a manner calculated to cause alarm. But simply walking down the street, hanging around, smoking a cigarette, playing whatever you want to play, Angry Birds on your cell phone or whatever, and just hanging out is not a problem. Um, so anyway, Almost Park believes that they can just walk up and ask you if that gun's loaded. They have an ordinance against it, and if you want to reserve your right to remain silent, well, um, they're just going to search your weapon without consent. And the law says there's only three ways you can search somebody. That's with consent, it's with probable cause, uh, incident to an arrest based on probable cause, search warrant based on probable cause. But other than that, they can't. So anyway, they think they can. So in fact, you guys should have seen a video with Mike Southside Slacker. They had guns pulled on him, ultimately released him with no charges after handcuffing him for a little while. On me, I went out and they came out and wrote me a ticket, city ordinance, and they found what they thought were bullets in the magazine. Little do they know they were inert. INERT, inert. That means they were just training rounds. But, hey, we'll figure that out in court. Uh, Last night, I was out there again and got arrested twice, actually. The first arrest, they released me. Now, I carry a pistol on my hip, and I have a license for it. They arrested me or detained me, put me in the back of the patrol car with handcuffs on to give me a trespass warning from a place who knows, they just didn't want me there. So then I came out with the rifle, and I was hanging out actually with backup camera girl. She was doing some window shopping. I was making the area safe and exercising my right to open carry. Um, anyway, they came out about 3 or 4 deep. They assaulted Buck G. They pushed her. She almost fell. You can't see it in the video, but I saw her almost fall. And then they knocked the camera out of her hand. All while they had me on my knees, handcuffing me and disarming me. They said that they did not know my intent. Now keep this in mind. Prior to this incident, they had already identified me. They've checked my concealed handgun license, and we had detailed conversation as to why I was out there. So they know my intent. But they don't care. They do not want rifles carried in their city. And they've demonstrated that they will unlawfully search you, and they will charge you. Now, our Texas people know what I'm talking about here. If you're not from Texas, I'm sorry. I don't really have time to explain it because I do need to get some sleep. But they will charge you with disorderly conduct, Class B misdemeanor, if anyone is alarmed at you carrying the rifle, loaded or not. Last night, I was arrested because they say I was carrying it in a manner that caused alarm. I had it strapped across my chest, unloaded, with my hands in my pocket, except for when I was smoking a cigarette or something. Yeah. They also arrested me for trespassing on that sidewalk I was standing on, I suppose. They said because I walked into the parking lot where the cars park, I guess a few feet in. You guys should have seen the video on Buck G's channel, that was trespassing. But the most important thing here is they have vowed to arrest anyone carrying a rifle in their city under that law. So I'm going to sue the crap out of them. This is going to happen. Mark my words. I've never said that before about any of my encounters with police. A lot of them need to be sued, but I have never said I am going to sue the crap out of them. Donations or not, does not matter. They are getting sued. I'm going to sue the pants off of them. These things do take money, and I'm not too proud to ask. So if I got to give an attorney $5,000, I got it. I'll give it to him. But if anybody can help out, I'd appreciate it. $1, that's all it takes. I got about 14,000 subscribers. $1, we can throw a couple of lawsuits at them. You don't have to, though. Definitely don't have to. I love all you guys. I appreciate all your support. I am currently out on bond for criminal trespass and carrying that rifle. What they say is in a manner to calculate alarm. I did talk to the police chief today. One of the things I asked him is if he would like to know my intent, because we're going to be back out there carrying again. We're going to organize a large walk/protest with the intent of exercising our legal rights in a legal manner. So I asked him if he wanted to know the intent, and he said no. This is Chief Valencia, Olmos Park Police Department. He does not want to know our intent. I also asked him, so that we don't have this happen again, because our intent is to not break the law, let us know what it is that's bothering you about us carrying the rifles, and we won't do it. What is the manner that bothers you? He refused to say. So that's the deal. Now you guys are saying Chief McManus. I can tell you SAPD is kind of 50-50 on how they respond to the open carry. They've done good, they've done bad. But Olmos Park they have vowed, and they are going to unlawfully search anyone with a rifle or shotgun. They are going to falsify facts to arrest you for trespassing, and they're going to manipulate the disorderly conduct law to arrest you for carrying that rifle. These guys, look, we need to get out there, we need to carry, we need to exercise our rights, we need to make it a safe place, and we need to educate these folks on what the law actually says. So guys, you're asking how to donate. This is what I'm gonna do. I can tell you right now, on my YouTube screen in the top right hand corner, there is a PayPal link. If you want to donate PayPal wise, you can just click on that link. Also, I do have a GoFundMe set up under TXSHEEPDOG72. You can donate there. And also, I'll be putting some stuff up here in the near future. Perhaps you don't have anything to donate today, but you might have in the future. I don't have any problem with having my phone number out there. I have it on all my cards. It's 210-540-1726. You can hit me up on text. I won't answer my phone. I do get a lot of crappy calls, so they're screened, and pretty much my phone doesn't ring, except for people that I know, like my wife and things like that. But you guys can text me if you're having trouble donating, and I'll help you get that done. Again, the lawsuit's going to be filed. This is just going to be filed, guarantee you. But you know, any donations will help the cause. You guys, like, if you like what I do, man, this stuff is expensive. I do the best I can, but any help is appreciated. Um, this is definitely going to happen. So uh, I'm looking at your. I'm going to start addressing some comments here. It was Ruiz, Hector Ruiz. Somebody asked, was it Ruiz? Hector Ruiz. Yes, he is the guy that teaches the handgun class, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Um, Man, there's so many chats here. Wow. So the attorney will follow through with the charges. So the city attorney, yeah, as it stands right now, they are poised to prosecute me on the ticket. And of course, my first court date is March 14th for the two higher charges. Um, Call flood. You know, I can't tell you to call the police department. Okay, that's a decision you have to make on your own. I do not want anybody to call them up and you know, say things they shouldn't be saying, things like that. I mean, I can't tell you not to. Okay, I can tell you this. I'm not going to tell you to do so because, you know, I don't wish any ill will on Elmos Park. I have been arrested and charged with a crime. So to um, ask people to call flood, you know, I can't do that. So, but certainly you do have a right to speak about injustice, and that's your right, and never forget that. um, George, all you got to do is just give me a text 210-540-1726, and I'll help you get your donation in. I appreciate that. um, let's see here. Thank you, News Now Alaska, man, I appreciate it. Let's see, Lindsay. Oh, so it was retaliation because you humiliated him the other night. Yeah, definitely retaliation from Ruiz to me. This guy, when he handcuffed me, when he arrested me, he was so just. I mean, you could see it in his eyes that he did not completely lock the left handcuff. He had me in the back of his patrol car, and I was doing a GoPro video showing how I was unhandcuffed. Yeah. So he doesn't know how to handcuff people either. Literally, I just took the handcuffs off. And also with Buck G, like, all right, sorry guys, I don't know what happened. Sorry guys, I don't even know where I left off. Yeah, so he doesn't know how to handcuff. Thank you, Sasquatch. And let me go back to some comments here. Yeah, so there's been Supreme Court rulings that you know, the mere presence of a gun does not constitute reasonable suspicion, especially in states where open carry is allowed. It's even more important. And you know, so this is an open carry state. Everybody knows you can open carry here. And the thing is that, yes, I know that there are people that are going to be alarmed. And I can tell you from my experience that there are also just as many people that are not alarmed.